Welcome back to the Orlando Magic rebuild. This is game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Back in Orlando, trying to tie the series 2-2. We fell down in game 3 and allowed the Atlanta Hawks to steal one, and I mean literally steal one from us, to fall down to 2-1. We understand how important this is to tie this thing back up before we get back on the road and go to Atlanta. We don't want to put ourselves in a 3-1 deficit because we understand the challenges that come with playing in that type of deficit. You know what I mean? It's extremely hard to have to win every single game left in the series. That's an amount of pressure that we don't want to face right now. So as you see early, they're highlighting Kevin Huerter, who I think, second to Trae Young, has been one of the most valuable players on the Hawks. I'm talking about extreme shot making, playing with a lot of confidence. He's rocking, he's rolling. Julius Randle and the bigs, Okongwu, Capella have been important. Cam Reddish has played well. I think the Hawks have really put together a team effort. Obviously, Trae Young is their best player, but I do think that Kevin Huerter and the couple other guys, Bogdanovich on the wings, have been really well. So the Hawks control command of the game with winning the tip. And early on, we want to make sure that we just put pressure on Trae Young with Brogdon. Last game, we weren't able to do that as much as we wanted to because Brogdon kind of got in early foul trouble. Jonathan Isaac with a really good block on Julius Randle to start the game. These are the type of shots that we want to live with Trae. And that was an extremely difficult shot. We want to do this right here. Get those tough shots, run out in transition, and allow our athletes to be exactly that, athletes. Kuminga with another highlight play in transition. He's been doing that all series. So we want to attack, get to that free throw line, get to that paint for easy buckets, continue to get plays like this. A great defensive block from Obama on Trae Young, and we're back rocking and rolling again in transition. Good unselfish basketball, and we reward the big after making such a good play. Opposite side, Julius Randle coming through on Jonathan Isaac, kicks out to Huerter, and of course, you already know how that's ended. Kevin Huerter is not really going to miss much when he gets that type of open look. And yeah, we generate good offense. Terry Rozier doesn't get the respect from Cam Reddish, and he rises and pops him in his face. 7-3 lead early on. And you can see Brogdon is meeting Trae Young early up the court. Another great contest by us from our back line of defense, which is going to be Mo Bamba and Jonathan Isaac. Really good catch and shoot play from out of bounds, and we're up 10-3. And that's what I mean. We want those type of three-point opportunities. We can get threes and three-point looks at any time. Great step-back three by Trae Young. We'll live with those difficult type shots. We don't want to necessarily not shoot threes. We just want to get good threes. You know what I mean? We can get three-point type of looks any part of the game, anytime during the game. Good curl by Terry Rozier. Patience with the pump fake. Good drive and dump down to Jonathan Isaac, who puts Julius Randle on a poster. Even then, that's just a good play with Terry Rozier, not settling for the mid-range curl, pump faking, getting into the defense, sucking the defense in, and finding a cut in Jonathan Isaac for the easy deuce. Those are the type. And another great defensive play from Brogdon. It allowed Trae Young to get the offensive rebound, but it resulted in a miss. And here we go with the Hawks down 6, coming right back at us. Trae Young, another tough, difficult shot. So already every shot that Trae Young has taken has been a difficult one. He's probably started off the game 1 of 6. There it is, 1 of 6. We get down in transition from another miss and another athletic play for Jonathan Kuminga, and we get Cam Reddish with a foul. And now we're up 14-6 out the gate with Trae Young struggling early on. Tough shots, another step back look. Malcolm Brogdon was able to get a hand on that. And again, we're rocking and we're rolling in transition with another highlight play. Great pass from Obama to Jonathan Kuminga. Get in transition, be unselfish, attack. No more settling and kicking to three or running to the three-point line. We really want to get early looks at the basket and start to get us some momentum. Julius Randle, a good play over Jonathan Isaac. Quick little crossover, 18-7. And here's Huerter. This is the part of Huerter game where I like, where they kind of allow Trae Young to play off ball. And you see a great defensive possession. We have 2 white jerseys right there ready for Trae Young. And he has to result in another tough shot like this one. There's nowhere for him to go. Super contested. And boom, we're off to the races in transition again. And that's what we want, man. We want to put Trae Young in positions to where he has to take tough shots, we get right there in the paint again, and it results to a foul. We're either going to get dunks, layups, or fouls. And the more we attack, the more we make the defense collapse, and we get not good three-point opportunities, but great three-point opportunities. We don't have to shy away from the three, but we just want to make sure that we get the best looks that we can get. Clint Capella right there on the tip end. Got to keep him and Okongwu off the glass. Great pass from Trae Young, and this is what I love about Trae Young's game so much. He's not making shots, but he's still impacting the game with his passing, and he's leading to a and one dunk for Jared Vanderbilt off their bench. And again, they're copying our style of play now. They're going in transition again to the line and attacking, and we're doing the same thing. And they were able to come back into the game very quickly by realizing enough is enough. We want to force misses and get into transition, and that's why I like the series. I keep saying it every game. We kind of are similar teams. They have the overall best player, which is Trae Young, a young star. But, our teams are very similar where we can defend. We can play a lot of different ways. We have size. Shout out to Hami Diallo with a great play. I think he's like a very good spark guy off the bench. Unfortunately, they're so deep. He gets spotty minutes. But as you see right there, he's already coming in. Impact with an and one dunk. Kick out to Chris Dunn for the three. Great rim running from Moses Brown. Able to get an and one there. And we go up three. Chris Dunn. Tough finish over Cole Anthony. And sometimes it just seems like Chris Dunn doesn't do too much, but he always makes a play that just makes me just feel like, man, what is that? Like, Chris Dunn doesn't make those type of plays. And there's RJ Hampton putting pressure on their defense again. And another great athletic transitional play from Jonathan Kuminga, getting the crowd and our team hyped as you see the bench going crazy for that Euro dunk that he's kind of trademarked over the course of the series. Great three-point shot for Julius Randle. And that's us. We got in a situation where Moses Brown had to run out there and chase him, and that's not what we want to do. RJ Hampton closing out the game in isolation on Bogdanovich, and boom, reverse layup to end the first quarter as we go up 28-25. 3-point lead going into the second, and those are the type of things we want. We want RJ Hampton to expose a lot of the guys that's going to be guarding him. Trae Young, Bogdanovich, they can't really stay in front of him, as you see the Hawks trying to suffocate us in the paint, making things as tough as possible, and then we're replicating the same thing on the other end for ourselves. Just really trying to swallow up Trae in the paint, not allow him to get any easy looks at the basket, and make any pass that he's trying to do as tough as possible. Starting off the second quarter, turnaround fade from Jonathan Isaac. Whenever he's hitting shots like that, it's really good to see and really encouraging. We need Jonathan Isaac to give us everything he can offensively. We know what he's going to do defensively. But when he's involved and into it offensively, it just makes us that much better of a team. And there's Terry Rozier keeping up the pace, not settling, going downhill, attacking. Even our best three-point shooters, we still want them attacking. Great play from Cam Reddish, another guy who's been super, super, super big for the Hawks during this series. Kevin Huerter, good block three-point shot by Chuma Okeke, but Kevin Huerter stays with the play. Spin move, baseline, pull up, mid-range. Incredible. And there's Cam Reddish catching and shooting, no hesitation. And just like that, they're right back into the game and cutting into our lead. Great block by Chuma Okeke. Wish it could have went off Huerter out of bounds, but he was able to recover and make a phenomenal offensive play. And that's what I'm talking about. Kevin Huerter just looks like a different player. You can see the growth that he's had through the sim, and it's just real good to see 2K showing some guys grow into who they are. Cam Reddish attacking us on the inside. Like I said, they're kind of playing the same type of game where they're getting inside, trying to get as many easy buckets as possible. And you see Mo Bamba get his own offensive rebound, go right up and dunk it. Transition again. Jonathan Isaac attacking, and just got Clint Capella his third foul, which is always good. Want to get those bigs into as much foul trouble as possible. And then we get a good three-point look in transition, and Terry Rozier knocks it down. Kevin Huerter with a great finish over Terry Rozier. He's giving Terry Rozier a lot of problems with the size. I'm very impressed with that from him as well. Great play right here by Mo Bamba. No man's land, and he bails us out. Pump fake, one dribble pull up. It's not something we're used to seeing from Mo Bamba, but he does have the capability of making an outside shot here and there. And he bailed us out right there. Great defensive play from Jonathan Isaac, still swallowing up Trae Young and making it tough for him. Next possession, he hits a big time three. And that's why he's so lethal. Even when he's struggling, he's still commanding a lot of attention and has the capability of hitting big shots at any given time. And he's still impacting the game right here with that incredible pass and lob to Kongwu. And that's when the Hawks are dangerous. That pick and roll with lob threats is tremendous. And Kevin Huerter putting pressure on the defense with Trae Young playing off of the ball now just gives the Hawks a different look. He's getting to the free throw line. He knocks both down. Now we're trailing by 2, 43-41. Terry Rozier getting back into the paint aggressively and get himself to the free throw line to tie the game up. We're back in transition again, and Kuminga gets to the free throw line. You know, these are plays where you see Terry Rozier was in that corner. Normally, that's the play we make. We run to the corner, and if the defense allows us to have it, we'll settle. But we wanted to put an emphasis on making sure we attack the paint. Great finish by Capella to tie the game up. And early, we're shooting 50%. They're shooting 41%. Tie game. RJ Hampton coming off the curl. Good putback right there by Kuminga early on, putting his stamp on the game, being very active at the rim. Dunks on dunks and getting to that free throw line. We take a 2-point lead with 4 minutes left in this first half. Chris Dunn, same thing, you know, getting back to the free throw line. He goes 1-on-1. We still have a 1-point lead. And then Jonathan Kuminga, same thing, attack. And right now, both teams are kind of playing the same brand of basketball where we're attacking, trying to play the best defense we can and not settle as much as possible. Diallo, my gosh, another poster over Cole Anthony this time, and he ties it right back up at 43. Michael Carter-Williams getting some spot minutes, and he gets to the free throw line. That's a bang play. Could have been a block, but we get the call, and he makes both free throws to give us a 2-point lead. Good play right there by Al Horford. He came in and made a quick impact with 1 steal, and Kuminga again in transition with the poster over. Is that Julius Randle? Julius Randle getting posterized a lot. Next possession, again, Al Horford gets his hands in there, forces another steal. We get out in transition, and RJ Hampton, pressure on pressure, kick it out to Cole, and this is what Cole does. Makes you pay when you leave him open, especially from the corner. And just like that, we're up 7 with a minute left. Bogdanovic, he's in by himself right now. No starters or Trey. Julius Randle is out there, but ballsy shot, man. Ballsy shot. Incredible shot, and we go into halftime with a 4-point lead. But yeah, we want to make sure we keep up the same type of intensity, same type of mindset. Attack. When the 3-point looks come, we're not going to, be afraid of them. We're going to take them. We're going to make them. But this is what we want right here, what Jonathan Kuminga did all first half, putting pressure on the defense, getting as many easy looks as we can, and rewarding ourselves for the defensive effort. It's nothing more demoralizing than playing a really good possession, full possession of defense, and then you get into transition and you end up settling for a 3-point look or a 3-point opportunity that doesn't go in. You know what I mean? It's kind of deflating, and then you have to go right back on defense, and you're not even allowing yourself to catch a breath. When you get the defensive, possession, you go and you attack, and when you attack, the other team has to take the ball out. They're setting up their offense. It allows you to catch yourself, or even if you don't have a look, you get to stop and you get into your stuff. And allows you to catch your breath, get into your sets, and just find the best shot available. This is playoff basketball, man. We gotta slow it down a little bit and trust that we have guys that can score the ball. And the more we value our possessions, the more dangerous of a team we become. We have to value the basketball. So we start off into the second half with a 4-point lead. Trae Young and the Hawks, they're going to make a fight. They're going to make a run and put something together to say that they're out, they're not gone. And he makes an incredible play on Kuminga and sends him all the way out of bounds, reminiscent of the Chris Paul, DJ Wilson crossover. They're down 2 now, 53-55. Julius Randle now has the ball on Jonathan Isaac. Incredible pump fake because Jonathan Isaac has been block chasing a lot this series, and he's usually getting that block, but great pump fake. And now it's 55-55. Terry Rozier with a great mid-range shot. Take what the defense gives you. We're attacking. They're guarding the paint hardcore now, and we took the mid-range. And then the same thing there. We kind of closed up the paint on Trae Young, and he found the lob threat that's been there a lot during this series, and it's just so hard to stop and so dangerous. And then Jonathan Isaac right back to the line. Right back into the line. Okongwu picks up his third. So we have Capella and Okongwu with 3 fouls apiece. Trae Young out to Okongwu, and this is an incredible shot, man. Incredible shot. Just like Mo Bamba, their bigs will, specifically Okongwu, he has the ability to put it on the floor like Mo Bamba just did to get to the line and knock down 2. And then also hit some threes. And then obviously they're going to dunk the ball, rebound, and block some shots. So remind me of our guys, but I like it. We go up 2. Trae Young trying to get to the paint again. Malcolm Brogdon with another block on him, just making it as tough as possible for Trae Young. When you put a wrench in their engine, it slows them down for sure. Man, does it slow them down, but he's just so dangerous that he doesn't have to score to impact the game. We tried to get our 3-point look there because Chuma Okeke is the best catch and shoot 3-point guy we have, but he makes it a 2. And then Kevin Huerter comes back down with a layup and gives them a 2-point deficit. And Malcolm Brogdon getting to the rim, dunking 7 3-3 for him so far in this third quarter. It's nice to see Malcolm Brogdon go in and get this team energized with a flush over the late rotating Trae Young. Vanderbilt with the ball at the mid-post being locked up by Jonathan Isaac, gives it to Trae, and boom, mid-range contested shot over Mo Bamba. Impressive, but again, we'll live with it. Pick and roll, and Malcolm Brogdon is now feeling. That's 5 straight for him. He has 10 3-3, 5-point lead for us. Again, more pick and roll with Trae Young. Incredible spin move that sends Malcolm Brogdon out of bounds, and a floater cuts it down to 3. Trae Young is kind of feeling himself. You see he's trying to get into the flow of the game. He wants to make that impact offensively. He's trying to find some rhythm for himself. Great defensive possession for Malcolm Brogdon until the very last minute where Trae Euros and gets himself into the paint and cuts it down to a 1-point lead. Here, Bogdanovich is on Malcolm Brogdon, and we're trying to get something going, specifically something to the rim, but we just live with this contested 3 from Chuma, and he's able to hit it over the defense. Cam Reddish with a great contest. But, another bailout shot. We want to get something to the rim so we can kick it out. We didn't get that far into the lane, but we was able to get a look. 4-point lead for us. Pick and roll again. Try to get Trae Young screened up to get some mismatches. And we just rise above him. Sometimes you just got to rise above. You got to rise. RJ Hampton, back to the free throw line. This is, to me, one of my favorite parts of the game. We insert the bench. Noticeably, RJ Hampton, great play from the Atlanta Hawks. Backdoor dunk for Bogdan. Reminiscent of something that we would run. So I love playing against them and watching the games back and seeing that they're running some action that we would run, just like this play off the Julius Randle screen. He catches, he turns, he fires. 3-point lead for us now. And there it is. RJ Hampton, a dunk. 7 points for him. Just going down here, like I said, when we have this bench in, sometimes we have a difficult time scoring, but I found out how to keep us afloat. RJ Hampton, man. RJ Hampton needs to play a miniature Russell Westbrook role. Great pass right there from Chris Dunn on a cut in Julius Randle. We have a 5-point lead with 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Hami Diallo fighting, and he does not get denied. 3-point lead for us. RJ Hampton right above Bogdanovich. He's feeling it. 12 points. Put the ball in his hands and allow him to command the offense with this bench unit. I think we found our sixth man. I think we found our guy, our spark plug. This is a guy who I can already tell you next year he's going to play a Jordan Clarkson role for us if he's not starred. We talk about a lot of chasing a star or Damian Lillard, Karl Anthony Towns. It will probably take a few players to get one of those guys, and if it does, I'm going to try to make sure that RJ Hampton isn't a guy that's involved in that, because I think he can be a very good spark plug for us and a potential 6th Man of the Year candidate. As you see Mo Bamba with the State Farm assist of the game to Jonathan Kuminga. And we start out the fourth quarter with Trae Young getting downhill, emphasizing, paint scoring, and he makes it a 4-point lead. Cole Anthony does the same thing, gets the miss. Jonathan Isaac, offensive rebound, missed again, and then he just takes his time with a hook, and he increases it to a 6-point lead. Trae Young, fancy dribbling with a splash right over Terry Rozier. You see they want to attack us when we don't have Brogdon in the game guarding him. I love when Jonathan Isaac is hitting that mid-range shot like that. 12 and 8 for him as we take a 5-point lead. We get Brogdon back in the game so he can guard Trae Young. And already Trae Young is feeling himself over Moses Brown and Brogdon. Great defensive possession, but we just can't get him to miss. And Moses Brown, I love what he does off the bench. Just fights and eats and feasts on some of the smaller defenders that they have. An incredible pull-up mid-range baseline again for Kevin Huerter. He had the same type of play in the first half when Chuma blocked his three-point shot, and he does it again there. Right there, good look for Trae Young. We double team in the corner. Jonathan Isaac shoots up to the big man at the 3 and leaves Julius Randle in the paint. Don't know why his IQ allowed him to do that. 1 point game, 89-88 for us. Trying to go downhill again. Doesn't get the foul call or the finish, but Moses Brown is right there to clean it all up. 6 and 4 for him. Trae Young gets to the line. Tough call. Great defensive effort by Moses Brown, but he got to work on getting those block shots. Good cut from Mo Bamba right here, and then good find for Malcolm Brogdon to get him to the line. 93-89, and this is the deciding factor of the game right here. I inserted R.J. Hampton and put him in the game, and I told him to attack Trae Young every time you can. The first time resulting to a foul. We get a stop, transition. Trae Young is the last line of defense, and R.J. Hampton has the green light to attack, and go downhill at him. And then we got Brogdon on the other end trying to hound Trae Young, but he's able to get a slice of opening, and he finds his guy for the lob. Trae Young is guarding Hampton now because Hampton is playing point guard, and we're just feasting Hampton the ball. Incredible pull-up over Trae. It's like he's not even there. Just shoot right above him. 17 points for R.J. Hampton. This was the deciding factor for us in the game. It gave us a big swing and gave us a lot of confidence. Another tough shot from Trae. Great defense from Chuma Okeke. Give the ball right to RJ. And now Trae Young isn't on him, but a big is. So now we ask Okongwu if we can have this dance. We wait, we let the play develop, and then we go isolation. Bring the clock down, and RJ Hampton gets right in his bag. Watch out, step back. Splow in his face. 20 points now for R.J. Hampton, and the crowd is erupt. We take a 10-point lead. No Terry Rozier in the game yet because we're rolling and rocking with R.J. Hampton. Malcolm Brogdon with a great defensive possession on Trae Young. Great offensive play for Julius Randle. Just a little too quick for Mo Bamba. He hits a baseline shot, makes it an 8-point game. Mo Bamba gets the player of the game. I'm not mad at it because Mo Bamba deserves some credit, but I was disappointed that it wasn't R.J. Hampton because I love the impact he had. Now we have Terry Rozier back in the game. And we put R.J. Hampton at small forward. The reason we brought Terry Rozier back into the game, it's important for me to say this, is because the AI for the Hawks was intelligent enough, as you see Trae Young get his own offensive board and goes right up on Mo Bamba as if he's not 7 foot. And he's like it's an incredible play. But the Hawks AI, as we get the lob to Jonathan Isaac, it made an incredible, intelligent decision to take Trae Young off of R.J. Hampton. We came out and Trae Young was not guarding R.J. Hampton anymore. They made adjustments, and that's one of the best things that 2K has done this entire series. As you see Jonathan Isaac with the chase down block, R.J. Hampton going downhill, finding Brogdon, and that's probably the nail in the coffin right there. We get the mismatch though, and we get another possession where Trae Young is guarding R.J. Hampton, and R.J. Hampton gets that green light isolation again. This was just a transition miscommunication to get Trae on him, but the Atlanta Hawks did move Trae and put him on, I want to say put him on Brogdon. And Trae Young step back 3, another difficult shot. And we go up 11. R.J. Hampton seals the deal with the slam. He ends up with 24 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Exclamation mark on his game 4 win in Orlando as we head back to Atlanta with a 2-2 lead. Trae Young hits that one, the fall away 3. Difficult shot, we'll live with it. And then Terry Rozier returns the favor as the shot clock winds down and gives us a 13-point lead, and R.J. Hampton dribbles out. 14-11 from Jonathan Isaac, as you can see. We're giving the game ball to R.J. Hampton. I know the player of the game was Mo Bamba, but R.J. Hampton takes away the game ball. 113 to 100. 13-point lead. 13-point lead win. And we're going to Atlanta with a 2-2 series. Very good game. I love the defensive scheme that we have for Trae Young. I love what Malcolm Brogdon did. And that's why that game 3 was important for the Hawks to get him in foul trouble, because this is the impact that Brogdon can have. He gets to play aggressive, gets to get in him. We aren't worried about him getting beat because he has enough size to get back and contest. and recover. But we also have a backline defense of Mo Bamba, Jonathan Isaac, Jonathan Kuminga, Chuma Okeke, Moses Brown at times, Al Horford at times. RJ Hampton, as you see, 25, 5, and 2. 5 turnovers, got to turn down on that. But we let him have the ball in his hands. He's not used to that. A lot of them were charges, too. He had a lot of charges. 6 of 8 at the free throw line. Getting to the free throw line 8 times is big for him. 16 points for Kuminga, probably all was in the first half. 6 of 8. Cut down those 3-point attempts. Got to the line 5 times. Terry Rozier still had 15, 3, and 5. 1 turnover, 5 of 7 shooting. Usually shoots a couple more times, but he still was able to impact the game and be super efficient. 4 turnovers for Brogdon, won him to turn that down. No free throw attempts, but did shoot 50% from 3. Had 2 blocks on Trae Young, 15, 6, and 5. Very good stat line for him. 14 and 11 for Jonathan Isaac with 3 blocks. Shot 50% from the field. Cut the threes down. He missed 2, but made 4 free throws. 10, 14, and 3 with 2 blocks for Mo Bamba. Him and Jonathan Isaac combined for 5 blocks, 6 free throw line shots, and he also shot 50% from the field. 6, 2, 2 for Cole Anthony with 2 nice threes. 6 points, 4 rebounds, and a block for Moses Brown. 2 blocks for Chuma Okeke with 5 points, 5 boards. 2 of 6, 1 of 5 from the 3-point line. Even Michael Carter-Williams got in there and made some free throws. And then 2 steals and a rebound for Al Horford in very limited minutes. 3 minutes and had an instant impact. Trae Young with a tough 27 and 8. 1 turnover, as good as the defense we played, but he shot 11 of 32. 11 of 32 is amazing for us. And that's exactly why we're in the Eastern Conference Finals, because of our defense. 4 of 13 from 3, and he only got to the free throw line twice. Very great defense. Herder, 1 of 5 from 3. We'll live with that, but he did hit some shots. He is 6 of 11. It's efficient. 15, 3, and 2. 2 steals for him. 13 and 4 for Randall. 6 of 14 shooting. Very good defense. Okongwu, 9 and 9. 4 of 5 with 2 steals and a block. Bogdanovich with 8 points on 11 shots. Reddish, 7 points on 8 shots. Diallo, 3 of 5, efficiently gave him a tough 7 points. I think he would impact the game if he played more than 15 minutes. Chris Dunn gave him 6 and 5, 2 of 4 shooting, and we X'd out Clint Capella in his 21 minutes, only allowing him to get 8 boards and 4 points. Still impressive for him to get those 8 boards. And then, I'm going to let you guys rock out with the team comparisons. Not so many missed free throws this game, but I'll see you guys in Game 5 in Atlanta. I'm out.